Charlie Kirk gets shot at Utah Valley University debate event. This happened about 45 minutes to an hour ago. He was shot in the neck. This is confirmed. I do have a link in the private chat actually showcasing the shot up close. It is in the neck. It is very graphic. There is a lot of blood coming out of there.
Yeah.
And I can't show it that close on you.
Yeah, it's graphic enough. It's safe to say we shouldn't show it on YouTube.
Yeah, because it's very possible that he passed away. It's very possible they're just not announcing that he did. That shot, from the look of it, is very, very severe.
We can show the one of it far away, folks, of him actually getting shot.
That they definitely get. I just want to say, judging on the amount, they hit an artery. They definitely hit the artery.
That's what I was worried about.
Artery.
I was like, they hit that, he's done.
Like he was probably dead within 5 minutes. I think he was probably dead within 5 minutes.
He was dead in 10. He was dead in 20 seconds.
Noise.
If
why don't
he hit an artery, he's dead in 20 seconds.
Well, Noise. Why don't you take that link that I have in the private chat and the one about Charlie getting shot? Put that in the chat. YouTube rumbled a lot so that the folks watching can actually see this. We can show you guys the far away clip. Unfortunately, we cannot show you the close up clip, but I'm going to find the far away clip now and I'm going to play it for you because he has been shot and he is most likely dead.
He was probably dead before we even started pre-streaming. I think it was like Noah, you said, because if you watch it up closely, they very clearly hit an artery, and like you say, he's probably dead in 20 seconds.
You know what's going to be the worst part of this is the comments that the left are going to say, because they're going to celebrate.
Oh, they're already doing it. I'm scrolling through Twitter right now. MSNBC is saying the shooter might have been a supporter of shooting their guns off in celebration. What the fuck?
Nick, stop the presses, folks. Nick, get a link to that and share your screen, okay? First, we're going to actually look at the thing in question, but get that link and share your damn screen because I want that scene for the record before it gets wiped out. So here it is, folks. Here it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
You will see this, folks, because my eyesight's fucked. We're going to play it. Sit back. I won't say enjoy unless you're a commie cocksucker, but hit it.
Oh my god. Go, run. Oh.
Good call, Willis. Yeah.
Oh god.
And the name of the event, though, folks, the name of the event, The American Comeback. Prove me wrong, prove me wrong. Well, we know what opponents of America do to prove you wrong. They shoot you dead in public. That's how they prove you wrong. Okay?
Can we all take bets on who this person is when they pop out their mugshot? I think it's a young white man. Yeah.
No, it's a white guy who looks like Bernie Sanders would give him his haircut.
Yeah. Older, whiter,
boy.
Like, I'm sorry, to make that kind of shot, you gotta be able to know what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. That's a tight shot, man. And I don't know if he was going for his chest or, you never know.
Could you zoom in on that, Phoenix, if that is possible? Okay, folks. I don't know if we'll get struck for this, but it's Noise's channel. It's his decision, not mine.
Right.
Just shooting like this happens.
Yeah, and again, to emphasize what you just emphasized, we don't know any of the full details of this. That we don't know if this was the supporter shooting their gun off in celebration, so we have no idea.
In which is shooting like this.
No, everyone, pause that. Everyone be quiet. I want this on the fucking record. Play the clip again, Nick, for everyone
with
to
their
hear.
Dogs, could you mute your?
Better safe than sorry. This is what you got to be professional, folks. You've got to have this on record. Which company was this again, Nick?
MSNBC.
Okay, play the clip.
Happens.
Yeah, and again, to emphasize what you just emphasized, we don't know any of the full details of this. That we don't know if this was a supporter shooting their gun off in celebration, or so we have no idea about.
In which a shooting like this happens.
Okay, you can pause it now.
I just didn't know if you want me to play it twice.
No, it's perfectly fine. Thoughts? We're going to start off.
We have it. So if they take it down, it's on this stream at least.
Exactly. We're going to go around the panel because structure is very important for a panel of 10, so we don't all shout at each other to make the same point. Ozzy, what do you make of what you've seen and what you've heard so far?
That was not a supporter shooting off their gun in celebration. It wasn't.
No.
I'm sorry. It just wasn't. It was a targeted hit. Probably a sniper or something, from a great distance, because the way everybody turned, it was from a great distance. It wasn't just some jackass, shooting off their gun like that.
It's basically they go like right here, like right there, like that.
And it happened. Well, I just want to get everyone's perspective, but more context. It happened after Charlie stopped talking, so it was deliberate. It was targeted, and for all we know, it was coordinated. Noise. What do you make of what you've seen and heard so far?
Well, if it was someone in the crowd, okay. Right off, you got to be a good shot, even if you're kind of close up. But if it was someone in the crowd would have dispersed from the point of the gunshot. It also went through the side, so it was likely from somewhere far off. It was likely somewhat of a sniper-like shot. And also, I feel that this is going to deepen that divide line, and it's going to bring more violence. And particularly for people like us, we're in for a rough time, and it's going to be, in some sense, a war, and that's very unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. I mean, from my own perspective, I clearly think that shit is about to go down in the United States because the precedent's set now. The precedent is set. This happened in a Republican, not only in a Republican stronghold, it happened in one of the most religious strongholds in the United States of America.
It's a sign of desperation. Honestly, this is a sign of desperation. Like, they tried to assassinate Trump 3 times,
and this is eerily reminiscent of that first attempt on Trump. This is eerily reminiscent.
Yeah, absolutely. And Trump won free and clear. There's no shenanigans. There's no bullshit. He won free and clear. Okay, so they never claim that. And all this stuff is changing. This is a sign of a side of the political spectrum that is getting desperate.
Oh, yeah. And I just wanted to make it clear for everyone. If this can happen in one of the reddest, most religious strongholds in America, bet your ass this can happen in a Democrat stronghold. I think red Utah is probably one of the safest parts. I'm just having a guess here. One of the safest parts.
Deep red Texas is probably safe.
This is the scary thing about it. These people are trying to create a self-fulfilling prophecy, or at least two of them. One is they've been trying to take away the guns for since ever. All right. So they're like, well, if you're not going to take away the guns, we're going to get them. We're going to kill your people so that we can make this point and have all of our talking heads talk about guns are bad, guns are bad. See, this is your fault. You didn't want to ban the guns, so it's your fault. How dare you conservative people, you horrible, horrible conservatives, you orange man bad people. It's your fault. Charlie Kirk's blood is on your hand. I guarantee you, if he passes away, which is unfortunately, highly likely, the media will say that it's all of our fault. They won't take accountability for what that man did. They won't take accountability for what that man's politics were. They won't take accountability for the things that he was watching on CNN and MSNBC. But what they will do is say that it's our fault because we didn't ban all the guns. All right, because we don't want to live in a country where they take all the guns away and then proceed to ban our speech and then ban memes. It's our fault. So that's what they're doing.
I pressed the wrong button because I'm such a rookie at this. This is my first breaking news topic, folks. Yeah. It's a bit overwhelming doing this, but all you have to do is type in Charlie Kirk on X, right? I don't have Twitter, X, whatever it's called. So my mentor lent me his. Wink, wink, nod, nod. So we're just going to scroll down. We got lots of tributes for support, which is very interesting. In fact, just to make it, there we go. That's better and safer.
I need to say something. Go
on,
guys,
Jose. Go on.
It has me pretty upset, just to see this, because the thing is, I don't like Kamala Harris. I don't like Joe Biden. I don't like any of these people. I have never actively wished for somebody to do this to them. All right, no matter how much I dislike the other side, I don't want to see this happen to them. And so this just shows your enemies, lack the mercy. The people who always talk about empathy have absolutely none of it, and it's disgusting. And this guy is disgusting, and he deserves to rot in a jail cell.
Motherfucker.
Put him in there with some people that like old men, that have a fetish for old men.
Well, he's not what you'd call a typical New Age Democrat, is he? Yeah. He's one of the hardline, old school, traditional leftists.
We're seeing a lot of those mobilized, especially like in South Florida, where there's a lot of older people protesting, and they're still talking about how much they hate Trump, how much they hate Elon Musk. And the whole nine.
It's because USA got gutted and they can't afford all the young 20-somethings anymore.
Yeah, and they're eating the narrative that their Medicaid is going to go away, that the media keeps pushing down their throats every day.
I would like to hear. What I'm not seeing is that shit is going on for fucking decades,
I would like to hear from the two people who have military experience what they think about the shot.
Yeah.
Well, let's start off with Legion, because he's been a bit quiet so far. Go ahead.
Sorry, I had to make a phone call.
That's all right. Go on.
Life doesn't stop when shit like this is going on. So anyway, yeah, the shot is if he actually was closer, the shot would be a lot easier. So that's what I'm probably thinking is that he was probably standing somewhere in the front, trying to maybe kind of do what the most of the actual college students do. And maybe have a debate or something like that. So because it is a pretty darn close. Most people, he doesn't look like he knows anything about firearms, in my honest opinion. Mm-hmm. The actual place it hit is, of course, going.
He could be a FUD. He could be a FUD.
The place that Charlie actually got hit in the neck, obviously it looks like it struck an artery, and unless you render aid within 20 seconds, I don't think Charlie Kirk is alive. And that's the sad truth about it. Because unfortunately your heart is strong enough that, like, it's one reason they take your pulse. You can actually take your pulse on the left side. It's more prominent on the right because that's where a lot closer that it is. But you have an artery that runs up and you have an artery that runs down, and it looks like that they actually struck him on the left side. And blood doesn't pour out like that unless it's an artery.
Well, there is another possibility. Then we'll get to roadkill. There is a school of thought developing that the guy we just showed you, the old guy who got arrested, wasn't actually the guy who did it. Okay, to use a phrase.
Are you saying there's a grassy knoll somewhere?
Well,
JFK situation.
Yes.
I just want to share real quick. We have a 20 from Roadkill 101. Payback for the mulch I stole from your property.
we have got to develop a new layout to make us all look bigger when we share screens. I don't know how to do that, but
I'll work on it.
Roadkill, what do you make of what you've seen and heard so far?
At first, when we were first watching the video backstage a couple times in a row, I watched the crowd disperse as soon as that camera turned, because kids suck at fucking taking video. Like, no one just sits there and watches, especially from that distance. Like, okay, no one's shooting at you. Get this on film. But you know how people are. They're fucking scaredy bitches. So
only veterans would say that. Get this on film.
As they turned, yeah, right.
Noise